guys, Mike Mouse 74 with another video review. We're coming down to the final four from the Transformers Prime Cyberverse figures. This is number 6. We're going to be taking a look at Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee. Pretty cool looking figure. As you can see, she does come with the exact same blaster as Cyberverse Bumblebee. So we'll just quickly take a look at the back. Along the side of the box first, it gives you her stats. And on the back, it gives you a look at her robot mode and her motorcycle mode. There's an Autobot logo that says Autobots Alliance, Command Your World in the center. On one side you have the Autobots, and on the other side you have the Decepticons. A little brief bio of what she's about. Arcee is fast, smart, and always ready for a fight. So with that being said, let's get Arcee in her motorcycle mode and find out what she's all about. So here we have Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee in her motorcycle mode. So there's not a whole lot of detailing in her motorcycle mode, but there is more detailing in her robot mode, which we'll be getting into a little bit later on. So I'll give you guys a close-up, a full 360, and then like I said, I'll give you just some of the detailing that she has in her motorcycle mode. So she does come with a blaster, and I also brought in Cyberverse Bumblebee's blaster as well, because you can actually fit that on the other side. It makes it look a lot better than just having one blaster. She looks really, really cool. So I'll give you guys a close-up, that way you guys can see better what I'm talking about. So there is a peg hole right there which you can fit the blaster in, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. So like I said, there's not a whole lot of detailing in her motorcycle mode. She's just a plain, like a dark blue color, and her seats are painted black just to kind of stand out more. And then, like I said, you can fit Cyberverse Bumblebee's blaster in the peg right there, so I'll show you that in a second here. So the only detailing that she does have is that the silver detailing for her windshield. I mean, it's okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just okay. So like I said, you can actually fit both weapons on both sides of the vehicle, which makes it a lot better, so much cool. So just take the weapon and you plug it in along the side right here, and then that's how that looks on this side. And if you take Bumblebee's blaster as well, and you can plug that in, if I can do this. And like I said, this looks a lot better with having two weapons instead of one. So I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And she's really hard to stand too. You just gotta position her just right to make her stand. So I'll give you guys a full 360 all around with both weapons in the vehicle mode, just to show you how cool it looks. I think it looks pretty cool myself. So how cool is that? So instead of just having the one weapon, you can add two, makes it look a lot better. That's just my opinion. So for size comparison, here we have Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee alongside with Transformers Prime Cyberverse Cliffjumper. So they're pretty much the same length in vehicle mode, so I'll give you guys a close-up and a full 360. That way you guys can see all around the size difference in vehicle mode. So like I said, they're pretty much the same length in vehicle mode, but Arcee is just a little bit taller because being that she's a motorcycle. So this is just a quick size comparison between Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee and Transformers Prime Cyberverse Cliffjumper. So I'll give you guys a final look of Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee in her motorcycle mode, and then I'll show you how to put her in her robot mode. So to put Arcee in her robot mode is not all that bad as it seems to be. She's a little bit tricky, but otherwise not that bad. So you just want to bring these two flaps up, bring them up like so, do the same thing with the other side. And then with her legs, you can see her legs on both sides, one leg here, and if you look on the other side, her other leg is right here. So what you want to do is you want to keep one leg back like so, and then you want to rotate this wheel back in like so. And then you want to bring this leg comes down, and then when you do that, push the wheel inwards. You pretty much have Arcee's legs done. For her arms, you want to come back around, and you just want to separate right down the middle, just like so. It's a little bit tricky, but it can be done. So just like that. And then you just want to kind of position her arms. And then this back here, you can actually position these however you want. Just kind of bring that down and then bring her arms forward, because they are on ball joints. Once again, they will come off, so just be extremely careful with your figures when you're transforming these. And like I said, just bring that down. And then for her blaster, you can fit her blaster in one hand. And to make her look more awesomeness, you can take Cyberverse Bumblebee's weapon and plug that in. If I can do this, a little bit of a trick. So that's that. And then she looks like she's ready to kick some Decepticon ass. Pardon my French, but she just looks really, really cool with both weapons. And I'd rather have her see two weapons than just have the one. So you just kind of want to position her how you want her, and then just kind of stand her up and whatnot. So that's how you want Arcee in her robot mode. So I'll give you guys a full 360 of Arcee in her robot mode, and then I'll give you guys a close-up, and then I guess we can get into some more of the detail in robot mode. As I was saying earlier, she does have more detailing in her robot mode than she does in her motorcycle mode. So I actually like her robot mode better than I do her motorcycle mode, but that's just me. Her robot mode looks absolutely fantastic, and I like the fact that she can hold two weapons. So that's why I'm going to leave both weapons in her hands like that. She looks really, really cool. So now let's take a closer look, and I'll show you some more detailing in robot mode. So she does have some more silver detailing in her knees right there, and right there on the other side as well. And then if you come up a little higher, she does have a little bit of silver detailing in the abdominal region and in the chest. She has a nice Autobot logo in the chest area. She has some silver detailing in her face, and I really like how her eyes are a light blue color. Really, really cool. See if I can get a better close-up of it for you. Such a cool looking figure. So I'll give you guys another full 360, just that way you guys can see all around, just up close how cool she is in her robot mode. So now I'll show you a size comparison in robot mode as well. So for size comparison in robot mode, here she is again with Transformers Prime Cyberverse Cliffjumper, and you can obviously tell that Cliffjumper is just a little bit taller than Arcee. So I'll give you guys a full 360, again that way you guys can see all around the size difference between the two figures. You can even tell from the backside that Cliffjumper is just a little bit taller than Arcee in robot mode. Both cool, very cool looking figures, very cool. So I'll give you guys one more final look of Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee in her awesome looking robot mode, and then I'll show you how to put her back into her motorcycle mode. Really, really cool looking figure, I think anyways. Motorcycle mode, not too bad, not too good, kind of like, okay I guess, but her robot mode is just a lot better, I think. That's just my opinion. So if you guys want to pick her up just to complete your Cyberverse line, then go ahead and pick her up. She's really not that bad of a figure, really. I'm just not a big fan of the motorcycle mode for her Cyberverse line, but more her robot mode. Really, really cool. So to go ahead and put Arcee back into her motorcycle mode, it's really not all that bad. What I like to do is I like to start with the hands first to kind of just move everything out of the way, because the hands are a little bit more easier to do. So you just kind of move the arms back. These will become the seat in bike mode. So just bring the arms back as I said, and then you just want to kind of peg them together, just like so, because they will peg together nicely. And then her legs, you want to move her legs. You want to keep her legs on an angle like so, and then you want to bring her wheel out just like this, and then kind of like I said, have her knee kind of on a bend, and then do the same thing with the other side. You want to bring the wheel outwards, if I can show you, just like this, and then bring her knee in on a bend like this, and then basically what you want to do is kind of tab everything together. If you guys can see, there's a tab in there somewhere in there. You just want to tab that together. If you guys can see this, let me show you. There's a tab and a peg right in that area. So you just want to tab them together, nice, just like that, and then just kind of lift the wheel up, and then lastly you want to fold these little flaps to the side. And there you have Arcee in her motorcycle mode. And to finish her off, you just want to grab her blaster and peg that in the side, just like so. So overall, not a bad little figure, pretty cool. And she is kind of hard to stand. So that's how you want Arcee back into her motorcycle mode. So this ends my video review of Transformers Prime Cyberverse Arcee. So she's really not all that bad of a figure. She's really cool. I actually like her robot mode than I do her motorcycle mode. That's just my opinion. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformer community. Stay tuned for more reviews and much more. I want to thank everybody for watching, and take care, guys. Coming up next, we're coming down to the final 3 of the Transformers Prime Cyberverse line. We're going to be taking a look at Transformers Prime Cyberverse Viacon. Really cool looking figures. Stay tuned, guys. You don't want to miss out.